so students can apply for scholarships as well. So that may get down their fees a little bit. So that would help. I also got an entrance funding for $5,000.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Immigrant. If you're here for the first time, my name is Sagar and I make videos on various courses and professions for those of you who are planning to study or work in Canada. In today's video, we have Pavitra, who's doing her Masters of Marketing from one of the best universities in Canada. And in conversation with her, we'll find out her reason for taking Masters instead of PGDM and MBA, what's the admission requirements for Masters from Canadian University, average cost of the program, what subjects or courses you get to learn, and finally, getting her opinion on scope of marketing in Canada. I have several videos on postgraduate programs for different fields like marketing, supply chain, business analysis, and from now I will also be including Masters, MBA, and undergraduate programs in my future videos. So make sure to subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comment box which program or profession you would like for me to make a video on. Having said that, without any further ado, let's get into our today's video. Hi Pavitra, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining in.
Thank you, Sagar. I appreciate you calling me here. I would love to share my experience with your viewers.
Perfect. So starting it off, if you can introduce yourself to our viewers, tell us a little bit about your educational background, your work experience, when did you move to Canada?
Sure. So my name is Pavitra. I'm from Mumbai and I have done my undergraduate and my master in commerce from Mumbai. I've worked in the marketing industry for approximately 3 years and I moved to Canada almost a year back in January 2020.
So Pavitra, my first question is there any specific reason that you decided to take Masters over MBA and post-graduation diploma?
Sure. I chose a Master of Marketing over an MBA or PGDM basically because this Master of Marketing course, it is a very specialized course and it covers all areas of marketing, whereas PGDM are basically a little bit shorter. Some are 2 year, but some are shorter courses as well, and they are focused on one part of marketing, say digital marketing or something else. And I personally wanted to pursue a master degree. And I did not choose an MBA because it focuses on a broader curriculum of business subjects, not just marketing. So the fee for MBA is also higher than master. So that was also something I wanted to consider.
And how did you end up getting into Schulich?
So speaking about my research experience, I researched for a lot of courses. I just typed marketing on Google and I got a lot of courses in Canada, but I got PGDMs, MBAs, but this was the only master course that I was looking for. I looked at its curriculum, the subjects that I was learning, and it gained a lot of interest in me. And Schulich, as we all know, has a great brand name in Canada. It is one of the top B schools. So I did not have to think further and I applied to Schulich.
So just because of the program that you were getting Masters, you chose Schulich over other colleges and other universities?
One of my reasons was, yes, that this was the only specialized course in marketing. When I looked at other universities, I did not get such a course. I couldn't find anything like this. And also the brand name for me matters a lot. So I would not choose a lower school for an MBA than Schulich for Master of Marketing.
So Pavitra, as we know that, when we look for a course, when we look for a program, each university, each college has a different eligibility criteria. In general, while you were doing your research, if you can walk us through what's the basic eligibility criteria for getting an admission into university in Canada?
I absolutely agree to what you just said, that each course and each college has a different requirement. And as we all know that international students have to go through an IELTS test, but people who are on permanent residency, they do not have to apply for an IELTS test until and unless asked from the college or something. So talking about Schulich Master of Marketing course, I know that when I applied, the basic requirements were having an undergraduate degree, having some kind of work experience, but they see the whole application on a case-to-case basis because there are a lot of other elements involved, such as written essays. We also have to do video essays. You have to submit your resume. Then there's also an interview that you have to go through before getting into Schulich. So all things considered, they make a decision later.
And how long is the overall process?
The process depends, like they have different rounds of application. The international students are asked to apply by first or second round, which I believe starts in September, like 1 year before. So it starts in September. I applied in, I believe, February or March 2020, and by May I got in. So my course started in September 2020. So any person who's a citizen or a PR of Canada will have to pay around $12,500 per semester, whereas an international student will have to pay around $26,000 to $27,000 per semester. And this course has 3 semesters: fall, winter, and summer. So that's a huge amount for international students. However, Schulich do provide a lot of fundings and scholarships, so students can apply for scholarships as well, so that may get down their fees a little bit. So that would help. I also got an entrance funding for $5,000, and that was really helpful because that obviously takes my total fee down 5,000.
Let's talk about the program itself, Masters in Marketing. Tell us what kind of subjects or what kind of courses you get to learn.
I'm being able to explore a lot of various marketing courses in this program. For example, some market research, digital marketing, consumer behavior. Then there's marketing analytics, there's retail marketing, social media branding, and there are a few more as well. But I would also say that marketing is all about communication. So we also had a course in our first semester itself where we actually got to enhance our communication and marketing skills. We have a lot of presentations, and now since everything goes virtual and everyone's on Zoom, so we try to make the presentations very creative on Zoom as well. And speaking about certificates or softwares that I learned in the program, just 1 semester in, and I already have a Hootsuite dashboard certificate. I've already done Google search ads because that was part of our assignments. I have also worked on 2 to 3 like best research softwares, market research software, so that would also be helpful in future. And yeah, let's see what's there more in the next 2 semesters.
For sure. And do you get to do a lot of assignments?
Oh, a lot of assignments. Trust me, that you do not sit idle for a day in this course. It's like you're doing one or the other assignment every day. We have less of exam, like final exam, but we have more of assignments.
So Pavitra, I'm sure that you must have done a lot of research before stumbling upon this particular program. And I get this question a lot of time in the comment section on my other videos that I have on different courses. So according to you, in general, what do you think is the scope of marketing in Canada?
I would say that the scope is really wide. There are a lot of marketing opportunities here, but obviously, along with opportunity comes a lot of competition. So, if you're applying for one job, as per my experience, I see people, there are 300, 400 applicants for that job.
Right.
So, it gets a little bit difficult, and COVID has made things more difficult because everyone's working virtually, and people have stopped hiring. They've uh, put a lot of positions on hold. So for anyone who would want to come and explore the marketing career here, I would say that it's a very dynamic field, and it totally depends on how much efforts are you putting in, because you do not have to give up. You have to keep trying. Like, I have got a lot of rejections due to COVID. So right now I'm studying, so my focus is studying, but obviously going down 8 months down the line, I would also be back in the professional world, and I'm ready to explore and see how things go for me as well.
So you think that there are a lot of jobs in marketing in Canada?
Yes, there are a lot of opportunities. Like when you go and search, you'll see that a lot of companies are hiring, but they are also being picky and choosy because you're not American experience is very important, which people who are newly coming, the students, the immigrants, they do not have that. So it gets a little difficult to step into this world first. but then I'm sure that it will go smoothly later. But everyone has to start at some point.
Right. And do you recommend this course? Would you recommend this course to people who are planning to come to Canada and start their career in marketing?
I'd say that this course is really great because Schulich has a great brand name and it is one of the top B schools. The courses, the faculty, everything is great. They have a great career advising as well. But I would say that it totally depends on what the person is expecting from the course. Because if you intend to, study just a part of marketing, maybe PGDM suits you well. If you want to explore different areas into marketing, maybe this course would be best for you. Or if you want to be flexible with your business courses, then you can also go for an MBA. So I would just say that it totally depends. Do your own research, see what suits you the best at this point of time. Since I already have experience in marketing, this was the course that suited me the best. So I would say it's a great course and it's a great university.
Perfect. Thank you, Pavitra. Before we wrap up this video, my last question is, do you have any advice for people, for newcomers or students who are planning to come to Canada from your experience that you would like to share?
I would just say for anyone who wants to come and study here, it's a difficult job to handle studies with working as well. Some people choose just studying, is like me, but some may also choose working. So don't think that it's going to be easy. Even if you come as an immigrant, I came back in January and 2 months later it was COVID. Everyone were in lockdown. So I did not get to explore a lot. I haven't seen my school till now. Maybe I should do that next. But right now also we are in lockdown and it is getting difficult for everyone here. So yeah, I would say that don't think that everything's going to be roses here. It's a difficult life at first.
Thank you, Pavitra, for your time. I really appreciate it. I wish you all the best. In the future, you may have a beautiful stay in Canada and there are a lot of opportunities waiting for you.
Thank you so much, Sagar. It was a pleasure being here. I'm sure everyone will enjoy this video. And guys, please subscribe, Immigrant.
Alright guys, this is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends. I wish you guys a very happy new year. Hope you all have a wonderful 2021. Stay safe, stay strong, and I'll see you in my next video.